Hello there. Okay, this week's video I'm going to be looking at some modifications I've done on my Terra Laser 2 tent. Now it's an old tent, I got it from eBay years ago, so some of the mods I'm showing you may not transfer to the newer model, I really don't know. But I'm getting out again in the Peak District this time at the end of March, and I'm going to compare it to my mates, Tony Slaney, who's got the newer model. So anyway, enough waffle from me. Let's go and have a look at it right now. So before we go outside and have a look at the tent, I'm just going to show you my sewing machine. It's an old one, old Singer, as you can see. But I think it's a 99 model, something like that. This does do anything. All the webbing, any leather that I may do, it's perfect. That twine there is industry standard for tents. And I can use. Okay, so starting with the extra pegging points I've put on. Here we go. Okay, so I've just got a loop of webbing there, stitched on the inside, like the manufacturer does. Bit of shot cord, with a bungee cord, whatever you want to call it, and peg out. The reason for this, that's quite a long stretch, that. Okay, and I just feel it needed extra pegging point there. So there you go. There's 4 of them. There's one over up there, and at the door side there's another 2. Now I appreciate when I've got the door open I might not be able to have them pegged at the other side, but I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. It's not a big hurdle. So there you go, extra pegging points. Very simple mod to do. Yeah, consider it. Let's look at the rest of it now. Now the end poles, I've changed them completely. They used to sit on the inside under the canvas, okay, and that little pocket there, and got one on the floor there. Okay, so what I've done, it was fiddly, best one in the world, it's fiddly. I know newer models it's all on the outside, so it kind of motivated me to get this done. It's quite simple, just a bit of normal tent pole there. It's nothing DAC or anything like that, but it's 8mm. Got the elastic band going through it as well. And it just connects to a loop there under slight tension, and there's another one inside the tent. As I mentioned earlier, I don't know if this will work with the old types, sorry, the newer type. And then you just push it in, slight tension, and you pull it across with a cord. Nothing too much, it wouldn't rip it or anything like that. And it goes up slick now. It really does help. Okay, so you got that on one side, and going back round to the other side through the tree. Da-da-da. Through the tree, and that's to the side. Goes up so slick. Okay, so that's the end poles. Works, functions, light and strong. Happy with that? Okay, let's look at the bigger one. Okay, so those that watch the Scott video will see that don't like sleeves. I find them very clunky. Okay, maybe just me that can't use them. But got all these clips here. I've got a load from Top 10 when I did the scalp, and I just basically copied what I did there. This was easier because I didn't need to split the seams. Now I know the laser, let's go a bit more detail first. There they are, that's how they're sewn on. You can see it's quite a neat job, that. Not blowing me on trumpet, but you know, I know how to use a sewing machine. Now with the laser, okay, we all know there's a sock that goes over the centre pole to stop the water pounding in. Okay, now what I've done, I've seam sealed it. You can probably see the shine of it on the inside and the outside, and every possible place it could get moisture in there. You know something? It really does go so fast now, it's slick. Now I like to make sure things go quick when I'm out in the field, make things nice and simple for myself. I will test it. I've had it out in the garden under rainy conditions and it didn't leak, so I'm going to say that's a winner. I'm really happy with that. And that's basically it. Okay, so there's the laser modified to death. Alright, I could get that up now in less than a minute. I've been rushing like, but I think I could. So the pegs, I'm going to make a separate video on these, but these are now my pegs, made by a firm called Piranha, I think, and they are absolutely fantastic, but I'll do a separate video on that at some stage. So there you go, my old laser modified to death. But bye now. So that's it. That's the laser modified. Before I go, I'm just going to chat about seam sealing and the way I do it. If you do it a different way, that's great, not a problem. Leave some comments below and I'll have a quick look at those. We never stop learning with this game. What I do, I use Silnet, and I'll put a picture of it up here somewhere. It's like in a tube. And I mix that with white spirit. Now, only a little bit of white spirit, because what I want to do is have a sort of like a thick honey consistency to it. Yeah, and then I just paint that on the seams with the normal paintbrush. Where I think it needs to be a bit more durable, I'll go in with the thick stuff. Yeah, but that tends to be on the inside where seams are, and it works really well. Okay, so white spirit, don't use terps. Turpentine is quite different to the American version, and people get mixed up and end up using old terps. It'll make it flaky, so white spirit it is. So that's it. Next video, hopefully coming from out in the field somewhere, I'm not sure where. I'm looking forward to it. So thanks for watching, bye bye now.